Hey everybody, and welcome back to It's Only Food with Chef John Politte. Today we're going to be showing you how to make butter poached shrimp. Cue the music. Alright, well thanks a lot for being here. I appreciate you joining us today from whatever platform you're watching my show on. But we've got a recipe here that I got from the Star Tribune, which is our paper here in Minneapolis. And it's got a recipe for the butter poached shrimp right there. And it was adapted from the New York Times by Melissa Clark. So this is no way not one of mine, but it will be still, the recipe will be in the ingredients. Well, the recipe will be in the description box in the first pinned comment down there. So go ahead and click on that if you'd like this recipe. But let's go ahead and start with what we've got for the ingredients. We got 2 teaspoons of whole coriander seeds, 4 tablespoons of butter, half a cup of dry white wine, 1 pound of shelled shrimp, juice of half a lemon, and some salt and pepper. And then for the dill mayonnaise, you got a 1/4 teaspoon of lemon zest, juice of half a lemon, 1/4 cup of fresh dill, a half a cup of mayonnaise, and some salt and pepper along the way. All right, I'll go ahead and get set up. We'll start making this. All right, as always, you get a little bowl big enough for all the ingredients. We're making our sauce here, so I'm just going to put our mayonnaise into a bigger bowl. Get our dill, lemon zest, a little salt and pepper in there, and then our lemon juice. Go ahead and stir this up really good. That's all made. I'm going to throw this in the refrigerator to keep it nice and cold while we're making our shrimp. I'll meet you over at the stove. All right, as you can see, we've got our mise en place all set up over there. So we got our ingredients and we have our utensils. So I'm going to focus on our pan here and we'll start shooting. You want to turn the heat on to about a medium high. Let our pan get hot. All right, we got our pan, get enough hot in there. You want to just crack those coriander seeds and you want to throw them into a dry pan like this just to get them fragrant. I cracked them a little bit too much, I think. I should have just left them whole. But you can still smell this coriander smells so fantastic. And all we're doing is toasting it up just a little bit. Try to build some flavor. So I'm going to unwrap our butter. Set that right in there too. There's wine in there. I'm just going to let this butter melt. Alright, our butter is almost melted. I'm going to go ahead and add our shrimp to this. You want to get 1 layer of shrimp as best as you can. Just set it right in there in that poaching liquid. And you want enough wine and liquid to go up halfway on the shrimp, you know, so it's not totally covered, but it's halfway up the shrimp. And we'll take our lemon, some lemon juice in there, and seeds are not in there. With my other hand, since it's dry, salt and pepper. I'm going to go ahead and cover this up, and all we want to do is we want to cook this till those shrimp are slightly pink. You don't want them curled all the way up in a circle like that. You want them kind of ear shaped. So we're going to let them go. I'm going to try to flip them over too when they start turning color so we can get that, but the lid and the steam action should cook it off. Not a true poach, I know, like the title says, but it's just a shortcut. All right, we got some rolling action on the poach water. I'm just going to take and start turning these over. I'm almost buried with these, but for some reason I got more heat coming over here. There we go. Smells very good. That toasted coriander really did a lot to introduce everything at the beginning to build up the foundation of this flavor. That aroma coming off of here is incredible. And the buttery wine's always good too. Well, I'm just going to take back what I said. I think if you're going to poach something, it needs to be totally immersed in liquid, because that's the definition of poach. So that's what we're doing here. It's, you know, that's great at the New York Times. They want to do that. But they were using the big shrimp. I'm using these smaller shrimp. So I'm just going to turn this down. I'm going to let them continue on their journey to wellness. Doneness. Yeah, fully immersed. Cooks better, cooks faster. Then you'll have to flip them over and stuff. All right, what we're going to do now, I'm going to plate this up. We're going to put that dill cream that we made, and then we're going to take pictures of it for social media, and we're going to give it a taste. Don't go away. All right, let's give this a taste, see what it tastes like. Shrimp is nice and delicate. That mayonnaise dill sauce is really good on this, right there. Yeah, that's beautiful. Addition to this, shrimp are poached just right. Wow. Very light meal. I see it going with some rice or something, or just as an appetizer, this would be good. But shrimp are delicate, and cream sauce is very heavy, so it's kind of a nice contrast. And that dill and that creaminess is really a good addition to this dish. Very flavorful, easy to make. Thanks for the New York Times for your sharing it with our Minneapolis Star Tribune. We appreciate that. So, if you haven't yet, please look for the recipe down in the description box of the first pinned comment, and then go to my website, itsonlyfood.biz. Check out our gourmet seasoning shop. Have a good day. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.
These rappers don't listen, well let me show them something. You hear that beat bumping from the soul kitchen. Now what you fixing up? Good food, soul food, come and pick it up. These rappers don't listen, well let me show them something. You hear that beat bumping from the soul kitchen.